A sequel is a chance to improve on a first product. You can take whatever made the first thing so great while improving on the issues it may have. This rule applies to literally any form of media. Movie sequels? Book sequels? Do albums get sequels? Video games are most prominent in terms of getting sequels. I mean, look at Final Fantasy. This gives me an aneurysm. It's an absolute no-brainer to reuse assets made during the development of the first game to create a better experience that improves on the first at a lower cost. What could possibly go wrong? What the hell happened here? Super Mario Maker released in 2015 to critical and commercial success. It was on the Wii U. This game was a breath of fresh air in a dark time for Nintendo, and it was a perfect fit for Nintendo game, and honestly, I'm still amazed they pulled this off. Due to Super Mario Maker's massive popularity, people were clamoring for a sequel to the original game as soon as the Switch was revealed. But they had to wait around 2 years until the reveal in February 2019. 4 months later, Mario Maker 2 was released in June to a fan reception of... I bought Mario Maker 2 on launch, and I didn't play it at all, but then I recently fired it up to record a video that you should go watch, by the way, and it just felt really empty compared to the first game in almost every aspect. So let's explore why. Let's explore the wasted potential of Super Mario Maker 2. Super Mario Maker 2, throughout its marketing, seemed to essentially be Mario Maker Deluxe, which on one hand is good, because we're getting more Mario Maker. But on the other, this could have just been DLC for the original game. Let's look at the biggest change made in Mario Maker 2. Super Mario 3D World was added as a new gameplay style. In 2D. It's called 3D World. Something about this just doesn't sit right with me. Making a whole new game and adding only one new gameplay style when you have numerous to choose from, especially when the game in question is a 3D game that takes a lot of inspiration from 2D, I really feel like a 3D level maker would have greatly benefited this game. And if some people are in the comments like, but James, it'd be really hard to implement 3D levels in a Maker game. Yep, I'm still using that joke. This is Nintendo we're talking about, the $37 billion company. I'm sure they can figure it out. Beyond this hardly a new gameplay style, only a handful of new features were added, which could have just been added to the original in a few updates. Like the first trailer for this game highlighted slopes as a selling point. The original lived for 4 years. This game has slopes, and for the update worth of content they added, they made a large amount of things worse. The new menus are just awful. The old Wii U menus were not perfect, as things could get lost in this grid, but at least it shows you all these options. These stupid rings hide all the options, and they really aren't as organised as they should be. The old grid system let you see all your options and encouraged imagination because of it. You might be looking through it thinking of what to place, and you'll be inspired because you see something. Whereas with the rings, it's just messy and restricted. Seriously, what the hell is a gizmo? On launch, there were numerous oversights as to playing with friends. Online play with friends was non-existent despite being promised, and to play with friends locally, you had to save the level and then hit play with friends. Who designed this? All this stuff was fixed in later patches, but the online is still awful and should have been in the game from launch. And finally, the best part of Mario Maker 1 that got removed. Why can't I play as Shaun the Sheep? The mystery mushroom costumes were the coolest thing ever, and I'm really sad to see them gone. Pretty much every character with an amiibo had one of these, and I would have loved to see some of the newer Smash characters make it in. Ryu, Bayonetta and Cloud in Mario Maker would have been so awesome. Also, you know I would not be able to resist if Joker made it in. Long story short, I can't play as Hello Kitty, 0 out of 10.
With Wii U, we can play Super Mario 3D World. Find secrets with the Wii U gamepad.
Super Mario Maker was the perfect game for the Wii U, and was developed for the console. So why did Nintendo do nothing to make this game fit the Switch? The Wii U gamepad was many things. Mainly a plate for my baked beans, but it was also very useful for making levels in Mario Maker 1. Using the stylus to create platforms worked like a dream and allowed the creator to quickly make and remove terrain for their levels using the touchscreen, essentially drawing their stage while using the gamepad as a drawing tablet. This made it so easy to quickly add and remove aspects of a stage, unlike the Switch version, where not only is it a chore to find something, but also to place anything. Using a controller on the TV is just so clunky and makes level making really difficult, and handheld mode doesn't fare much better. Using your finger just causes it to get in the way, and the same problem still applies to when you're using a stylus compatible with a Switch. Honestly, I think it would have been super cool if Mario Maker 2 had the option to connect a gamepad to make the level creation a lot easier. It would only benefit the 3 people who bought Wii U's, but it would help nonetheless. I'm just shocked at how this game wasn't optimised for Switch. Perfect for Wii U, and with small changes, it could be perfect for the Switch too. Also, it sucks that for this game I have to use my GameCube controller. This is more of a larger Nintendo Switch problem, but I'm not paying £60 for a Pro controller, and every time I use my Joy-Con controllers, they just go, whoa, here we go, crazy taxi! I know I touched on this earlier, but seriously, this game lacks content. And I know this game technically has infinite content. But come on man, if you're playing Mario Maker levels all day, go outside. In Mario Maker 2, you can do 2 things. Make levels or play levels. Making levels is just as clunky as we discussed, and playing them just kinda sucks in my opinion. I'm not the biggest fan of Mario 2D platformers in the first place, so I guess this isn't my place to say, but damn, am I never motivated to play these levels. The only time I would want to play a level is if like a friend made it and is like, beat my level. But I don't want to do like the endless modes, because to be honest that's getting nowhere. Like, they're either really hard and I'll die immediately, or they're incredibly easy and incredibly boring. Or I'll find a recreation of level 1, and it's really unique. It never happens. It's so rare to find a recreation of level 1. But even though this game gives you like numerous contexts for playing levels, you can find them yourself, you can play the worlds, or you can go in an endless mode, you just don't feel accomplished for playing a level, and I really feel like that hits players' motivation to play this game. But I guess that's just me, because this game still seems to be popular. What did you think? How do you feel about Mario Maker 2? Do you think it's as good as the original? And do you think it's worthy of being a sequel to the original? Because that's one of my biggest problems. I feel not enough was added. But definitely tell me everything you think down in the comments. I'd love to add that discussion. As well as leaving a like on the video and subscribing if you're new. Because trust me, great content is coming to this channel. And with all that out of the way, thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you in the next one. Go beyond, plus up.